Juan.
Hi, how are you?
It's okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can see you as well.
Good. Excellent. Very good. How are you? How was your weekend?
I had to work on weekend,
Okay. And how was that? Lots of
more or
things to
less.
do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
more or less because on Saturday
hmm
I had to work just for 4 hours and I worked for 8 hours.
Okay. Very
Saturday
good.
and yesterday I worked just for 3 hours.
Oh, that's good. I
Mhm.
actually I worked all weekend too. I last week for some reason there was lots of like no shows and cancellation. So I opened Sunday up too. So I'm right there with you. I worked a lot too. But what
Mm.
else did you do on the weekend? Did you do anything fun or with your wife?
We went to the bus station for tickets. My wife's family, or
Uh-huh.
what is the word? My family's wife? No,
My wife's family. Uh-huh, that
my
was correct.
wife's family. Uh, they they left yesterday.
They left yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
So
They
yeah,
left
we we
yesterday.
we we bought a lot of tickets, like 6 tickets.
Ah, okay. Very good. Excellent. And how is her family doing?
They're good.
Yeah, very good. Are they excited about the baby?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's so cool. How
they
exciting.
will be stay here on
Uh-huh.
December
Uh-huh.
because my or the nephew or the niece of my wife,
Mhm. You could say your niece too, because technically she's your niece now too. So
they will
you
stay
don't have
here.
to kind of with nieces and nephews, even if it's by marriage, you can just say my niece. It could be it's still your niece, kind of.
Okay. Yeah,
Mhm.
my niece, they will organize
Mhm.
the surprise for
Oh,
uh,
that is
for
so
the
sweet. Uh-huh.
how we say la
The baby shower? Maybe? Baby shower
maybe
or
the baby shower because we will know the gender.
Gender reveal. You could say we call them gender reveal parties as well.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
gender reveal. Okay,
Mhm.
parties.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. The party in December.
Oh, cool. And when is your wife due? When is she going to have the baby?
On February.
In February.
In
Okay.
February.
I
In
think oh, I know what I did. So my really good friend is pregnant right now. And she is due in October. So maybe I was thinking that your wife was due in October, but no, I think I'm switching the I'm switching the two. Very good. So she's due in February. So yeah, you're gonna have like a baby shower and a gender reveal party. That's so
mm-hmm.
neat. How
In December.
exciting. And
Mm-hmm.
will that be at your house or a family member's house or a venue as we call it?
It will be here in our
Yeah.
house. Maybe
Cool.
in not in this house. We will rent a place.
Mhm.
I don't remember the name of the place for Paris, like una quinta in Spanish.
Mhm. So you could say venue, party
Venue,
venue. Mhm.
party venue.
Party venue. That's so exciting. Wow. That's amazing. That's really neat,
Mm-hmm.
Juan. Super cool. Okay,
Yeah.
Juan, we are on this slide, or at least in my notes, I wrote this slide. We were talking about negotiations,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember us doing this slide for sure. We've already done this. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure we're here, but you tell me if we've done this one. I can't quite remember. Did we do this? I don't think so.
This slide now.
Okay, good. So I'm going to have you read for me and then we'll do the questions together.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I need to read.
Uh-huh.
Do I need to read? Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Before approaching a negotiation, it's
Oh,
important to
negotiation.
do it's important to do your homework. It's the best to research the topic, think through through
Mm-hmm.
different options, and clearly define your goals. Being optimistic, prepared, and active, actively
Mm-hmm.
actively listening can improve your chances of success in a negotiation.
Okay, let's just say a couple words again. Just
Okay.
one. So let's say this word success.
Success. Okay.
Uh-huh. Very good. And actively.
Actively
Mm-hmm. Very good. And one more. Optimistic.
optimistic.
Very good. Excellent. Okay, so does that make sense to you, Juan, or do you want to talk about any of the vocabulary in that statement?
Optimista, right?
Optimistic, yeah, is like being positive, right? It's your glass half full and not half empty type of thing. Do you
Okay.
feel like are you an optimistic person or a pessimistic person?
It depends the
Yeah, me too.
situation actually.
Me too. Me too. I feel like it's hard to always, well, I feel like normal working class people, it's hard to always be one or the other. I feel like with life it's just interchangeable with
We have
situations.
to be realist
Yeah,
with something.
exactly. Very good. I think I try to be more optimistic when I see other people like hurting or being affected by something as well. So I try to be more positive about things just to make everyone kind of have a better outlook. But I do get in phases where I'm like, this is the worst, everything is not good. So I think it's just depends on things. Very good. Okay, let's look at this first question. So we have, what kind of questions should you ask during a negotiation?
During an negotiation. What is the context?
So and this is very general. So this could be any type of negotiation. This could be a negotiation for buying something. This could be a negotiation for a contract or a deal with another company. This could be a negotiation maybe with a family member. I mean, it's just it depends. But because we're talking about business, I would think of either like some sort of contract deal or maybe a product, right? So I would try to think of something with negotiating with that.
Buying a product, the price,
Hmm.
uh, the price in other places.
Exactly. Uh-huh.
What kind of questions should you ask during a negotiation? Okay, you can say in other place the price is lower, is
Uh-huh.
less, lower. Yeah,
Yeah, less. Uh-huh. The price
less.
is
Okay,
less.
less.
Mm-hmm.
The price is less.
Mm-hmm.
And characteristics of the product.
Exactly. Quality,
Mhm.
right?
Quality,
How long it might last, right? If it lasts a
gar-
year, 2 years, 3 years.
guarantee,
A guarantee, a warranty.
guarantee,
Mhm.
warranty.
Yeah, those are
Okay, it's
yeah,
warranty.
a warranty. So usually, I'm not sure in Mexico, but in the United States, sometimes, for example, if you go to maybe like a tech store and you're buying something that's expensive, like a phone or a
Mhm.
laptop or a TV, usually companies or bigger companies will offer you a 1, 2, or 3 year warranty, right? So it'll last a whole year. And if it breaks in that year, you can, get either a new product or they fix it. Is that, do some companies in Mexico do that one, or is that not very common?
Actually, in Mexico, there are a lot of companies, or there are foreigners company or
Hmm.
exchangers. So the guarantee is almost present in each product.
Okay. So there's always a warranty or there's not?
Usually, yes, is
Okay.
present.
Super. Yeah, it's here in Bolivia, I feel like it's not really common. Because usually the vendors buy it from another vendor. It's kind of like
Okay.
passed down, So it's here it's not common, but in the United States it's very common. So I didn't know if it if it was different in Mexico or if it's just some places and then some places no and things like that. Very good. So those are great questions. So let's look at the second one. What kind of skills does an effective negotiator have?
What kind of skills does an effective negotiator have? Uh, Maybe we talked about this question last time.
Oh, we did do this. Okay. And what did you say? What was the effective skills of a good negotiator? Can you remember?
I said security, seguridad,
Sec-
ensure.
Ensure? Yeah. I would say a negotiator usually knows all about the topic, right? They're very
Mhm.
knowledgeable. So usually a good
Exactly.
negotiator can say, "Well, here it's this price and here it's this price and you're charging this price." They're kind of like they know everything, right?
Mhm.
They're very informed about the
They have
quality. Mhm.
enough information about the what they are talking about.
Exactly. They need a lot of information, right, to be a good I feel like well that's a part of it, right? You also need to be good at bargaining with people because some people are really good at it. Like my boyfriend is very good negotiator. I am
Okay.
horrible.
Okay.
If they tell me a price, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give you that. But my boyfriend's always like, no. And then he just walks away. So are you a good negotiator or are you like me where you just kind of settle and pay the price?
Do they still sell you things as a foreigner in Bolivia?
As a foreigner,
A foreigner, yeah.
do they
The
sell me
people,
things?
yeah, the people
Oh, of course.
tell
Uh-huh.
you things like a foreigner, foreigner.
Oh, I'm not understand. Can you write it? I'm
One
sorry.
second.
Uh-huh.
What do you say to a person so that? Okay, I mean, how you say foreigner? Foreigner?
Foreigner. Foreigner.
Foreigner.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, do they still sell you things as a foreigner?
Yeah, of course. I feel like they look at me and they target me a little bit more. So
Exactly.
if I'm in an open market, in the supermarkets here, obviously it's a set
Mhm.
price,
It's the
but
same.
we don't really. They're so expensive that we don't really go to the supermarkets. But in the open market that we go to, that's more of like a negotiation or a bargain. They always look at me. They're like, casera, casera. Ven, tengo esa, la, 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 la." And I just have to no eye contact. But I definitely they definitely can see me. I stick out a little bit in the market sometimes.
What
Uh-huh.
is the color or the normal color of your hair?
The natural color of my hair?
The natural color. Uh-huh.
Yeah, natural. Natural color. It's a dark blonde, light brown. Mhm.
Okay.
When I was young, when I was really little, it was blonde. Mhm. Yeah, very
Okay.
good. Okay, let's look at this last one. So, what advice would you give a friend who wanted to negotiate a salary raise?
One second. What advice would you give a friend who wanted to negotiate a salary raise? Maybe he needs to know the prices or the normal prices for that position, for that role.
Mhm. That's a
She,
good
she
one.
needs to investigate it, or she
Mhm.
needs to investigate before.
Mhm. Maybe research or investigate the normal salary for that
Uh-huh.
position. Also, maybe consider what they have done for the company too, right? Like, look, I've been committed for X, this many years, and I've showed and show like all of the good things that they've done in the company too, right? That could be a good
Can you hear that noise?
faintly the weed whacker.
Yeah, mm, I have a worker outside.
Mhm. But it's not, I don't hear it that it's not
Okay.
very present in the audio. Very good. Okay, let's go to our next one. Let's see. Okay, vocabulary practice. So read each sentence and then rephrase the sentence using the word in the bold. So you're going to read the original and then we're going to restate it using this word at the end, okay?
Okay. But I don't know what is tempting.
Okay, let's go back to our vocabulary. Let's look
Okay,
over them really
tentacle.
quick. Yeah.
Tentacle.
Uh-huh.
I got
It's
it.
just, yeah, temptation. Mhm.
That offer is very attractive. Okay. It's very tempting.
Uh-huh. That offer is very tempting. Very good. Uh-huh. You could take this out and replace it with tempting. Very good. Okay, number 2.
The CEO of the company will decide on the offer and then we'll let you know. Okay. And then, okay, maybe then we'll get back to you. Just that.
Exactly. Mhm. Exactly. So you're
How,
going to
how
take
will
that
say
out.
solo así?
Solo así. It's only
Just
this?
like that?
Yeah, just like that. Mhm.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Very
Do we,
good.
okay, do we have an agreement? Okay, do we have a deal?
Do we
Uh,
have a
you
deal?
have a deal. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, so we're going to take that
a
N
deal.
off. Mhm. Very good.
Mhm. What are your thoughts?
Mhm.
What are your thoughts about a marketing strategy?
Mhm.
Okay, what have in mind about a marketing strategy?
Very good. Almost. So what we
What
would
have
say,
you
what do you
do?
have in
What,
mind?
okay,
Mhm.
what do you have in mind?
Mhm. Very good. Excellent. All right, number 5.
To make both parties happy, there needs to be some give and take. Okay, there needs to be some give. Okay, to make both parties happy, there needs to be a compromise.
Uh-huh.
They
You
need
could
compromise.
So you could just take this off.
Okay,
So
to be
there needs to
some
be some
compromise. Okay.
compromise.
Mhm.
Compromise is just making an agreement, right? It's kind of leveling up. Very good. Okay. Negotiation language. Can you read one?
Yeah, negotiation is not the same thing as conflict.
Mhm.
You must be willing to compromise or say no if you don't like an offer. Be vocal about your needs and wants while remaining polite. But keep in mind, although, although,
But keep in
how
mind,
is it?
although,
Although what you say is important, your body language and eye contact can also communicate what you are thinking and feeling.
very good.
What phrases, behavior, or body language might be considered considerate or
Considered.
considered rude or inappropriate during a negotiation?
Very
Hmm.
good. Let's say this word one more time. Inappropriate.
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 There you go. That was it. That last one. There you go. So during a negotiation, what like behaviors or body language do you think that's kind of rude if you would do it
What
during a
phrase,
negotiation?
behavior, or body language might be considered rude or inappropriate? Hmm. Use use bad words or
Yeah, which I feel like in a business negotiation, I think hopefully no one will use bad words. That would be very unprofessional. Yeah, so not using foul language or curse words. Or maybe just saying like, well, that's crazy. I don't think that's a good price. Just kind of being rude, right? You don't want to like as if you're talking to a friend or something, like it should be very
what is
respectful.
your rude face?
Rude phrase? I don't know. I guess it would be like a scold or like scrunching my eyebrows together. I don't know. Um I what type of body language do you think is inappropriate
Yeah,
for a negotiation?
moving your hands. I don't know, something
I
like
feel
that,
like
or with your eyes.
this.
Hmm.
For me, I feel like this is
Okay.
inappropriate because it looks like I don't know. You look very not open. You look kind of like you're not going to agree with anything. So I feel like crossing your arms is a big red flag. You probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, I feel like there's many types of examples of this. Okay, let's look at this.
What should you avoid doing or saying? What should you avoid doing? O sea, ¿qué debes evitar decir o hacer?
Hmm.
Mm, can you help me?
Yeah, so you already said one, no foul language, no
Mhm.
like inappropriate language. Um, maybe like laughing or like scoffing, like that could be inappropriate, right?
Okay.
I think crossing your arms or kind of like not paying attention is kind of inappropriate. Not looking interested
Texting.
is inappropriate. Uh-huh.
Texting when while uh,
Yeah,
he's
looking at
talking.
your phone, right? Looking at your phone or looking at your computer or not looking at the person. Yeah, that's definitely that could look a little not good for a
Like
negotiation.
me when I need to use Google Translator while you are talking.
No, that's fine. That is a normal. That's fine. Okay, let's look at useful phrases. So we're going to do to accept an offer. So let's look at
In
these ones.
your profile picture,
Uh-huh.
I hadn't noticed it. You look like a Hollywood actress.
I do? That's pretty
Yeah,
funny. I think that's hilarious.
I can't remember the name of the actress, but yeah, you looks like
Oh,
her.
oh, a specific actress. I thought you
Hmm.
just meant in general, I look like a Hollywood. I was like, "Oh, I don't know about that." Oh, I look like a person. Okay, that's a little better.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't feel like I look like a Hollywood actress, but is it I've gotten Christina Ricci before. Yeah, I feel like Christina Ricci is the only one that like has been Christina. Let's see if I can spell her name right. Christina Ricci,
Hmm.
Italian.
Right.
She has really big eyes. That's basically why. And also, I actually from Games of Thrones,
Hmm.
I actually look like the girl who has no name. The girl who has no name. See, I forget her name. I forget the actress. I look like her. This is who I look like. I'll show you. Here.
Okay.
Let's see. I forget her name. This girl.
Okay.
This
Hmm.
actress. I think I look like her. But that's about it. I don't think I look
You
like
look
it.
better.
I look at her. It's just because I feel like both of those actresses have really big eyes, and I have really big eyes. I think that's the only
Okay.
Common thing. Very good.
Uh,
Okay.
I
Mhm.
will send the picture when I find. How we say cuando lo encuentre? When I find?
Yeah. So it's not those two? It's not either of those?
No,
Oh no. Okay.
more or
That's
less,
a new
maybe.
one.
More or less.
More or
But
less.
more or
Someone with really big eyes. Yeah.
less.
They got weird eyes. Very good. Okay, let's read these phrases. So we have to accept an offer, and
Mm-hmm.
then we'll read to reject an offer. But let's
And
do this
okay.
first one, the accept first. Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that sounds okay. Or that I need to relation. How you say? Relacionar. I need to relationate or no.
What no, 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 we're just reading them. All you're doing is
Okay,
reading. So these are good
that
ways
sounds
to accept an offer. Uh-huh.
okay. To accept an offer, that sounds okay. That sounds acceptable. That would be possible as long as tan pronto como, no?
Mhm.
I accept your proposal. I think I could agree with that. You've got a deal.
Mhm.
Sounds great. Where do I sign? Sign or sing? Sign.
Sign. Firma. Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do you know what's meaning in Spanish is these phrases?
Oh, no, not the whole
No?
sentence, no. If I heard it, I
That
would understand it, but I can't produce them.
that okay is like eso suena bien, okay,
Bien, sí.
aceptable. That would be possible. Eso podría ser posible tan pronto como, as long as I accept your proposal, acepto tu propuesta.
Mhm,
I think I could agree with that. Estoy de acuerdo con, yo pienso que podría estar de acuerdo con eso.
mhm.
You got a deal, tienes un trato. Yes, you have got a deal, tienes un trato.
Uh-huh.
Sounds great. Where do I sing? Suena genial. ¿Dónde firmo?
Yeah, donde firmo. Very good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thanks, one. Very good. Okay, let's
to,
go to this one. Mhm.
to reject an offer. I'm not sure about that. No estoy seguro acerca de eso. That's more, less than I would usually. Eso es más o menos de lo que yo no, usualmente, ¿no? De lo
Mhm.
que would es como podría, ¿no?
Podría. Mhm.
Yeah. That would be difficult. Eso podría ser difícil.
Mhm.
I'm afraid I can't agree with that. Afraid. I don't remember what is afraid.
Like miedo or tengo
Miedo,
miedo or
ok.
mhm.
Con miedo y no estoy de acuerdo con eso. No, those terms are unacceptable to me, us.
Mhm.
Esos términos no son aceptables para mí o para nosotros, ¿no?
Mhm.
Your proposal, as it stands, is not acceptable. What is stand?
Your proposal as it stands, like meaning as it is, the way it
Okay,
is as a whole. Mhm.
okay, it's not acceptable. Mhm.
Very good. Excellent. That's perfect. Okay, we don't have too much time, so let's see. All right, so we have conditional statements. So you will
Okay,
practice on the next slide. Let's read this first. We won't be able to do most of this, but let's read that.
okay. If simple present, will, and infinitive. Wow, I need that.
Mhm.
To talk about events. To talk
Events.
about events or events.
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 Uh-huh.
To talk about events that will happen or have a real possibility of happening if he agrees that to what we've asked for. I sign the contract now. Okay.
Mhm. So let's see. So, okay, we're almost out of time, Juan, but I put
Okay.
this on my slide and tomorrow we'll start from here and then we'll do the practice going
Okay.
forward, okay? All right,
Okay.
Juan, I hope you have a great day today and I'll see you next time.
See
Bye-bye.
you. Okay. Bye.